Hello everyone, welcome to part 11 of Laravel Interview questions and answers. In this video, we are going to do some of the Laravel API interview questions with practical knowledge. So we will study about Laravel get, post, put, patch and delete APIs. We are going to learn about all these API theoretically as well as practically. So we must get aware of all these APIs. So every time when interviewer will ask you, you must have clear knowledge about these APIs. So let's start. First one is the what is Laravel get API. Laravel Get API helps to fetch the records from the database that can be generated in JSON format. In simple words, Get API is used to get the data from the database. So every time when we will get the data from the database and show in the JSON format, that will be called as the Get API. So the Get API is required when we just output the data. Okay, so we will see its example. For displaying products in app from database, we require Get API to fetch the products in JSON format. Like if we want to display products in Android or iPhone app, then it is only possible with the help of Get API. See, database can't communicate with the app directly. For that, we require to have the APIs. Okay, so the Get API fetch the data from the database and show that data in the app itself. Okay, so that is only possible with the help of the Get API. So we are going to test this API in Postman. Postman is the software where we can test all the APIs before making them live. Okay, so we will use the Postman in the Laravel API series as well. We have used Postman, so we will use the Postman once again to test the Get API to display the products in JSON format. Okay, so separate video to understand Laravel Get API is available in video details. Now we are going to do this Get API practically. So this is the Laravel Get API. Here instead of products we can see the users. Purpose is the same. We are displaying the users in JSON format. That format may be required by the Android or iPhone app or maybe by the third party. Sometimes we want to integrate something into our Laravel website, like our e-commerce website, and that time we are required to output the data in JSON format, so that format will be acceptable by the third party. Okay, so this is the JSON data. You can see, like we have click on send, this all the users is coming in JSON format. Okay, so this is the Get API. I am going to show that we have all the APIs in api.php. In Laravel, while creating the APIs, we need all the routes in the api.php. We need to create all the routes in api.php instead of web.php. Okay, so here you can see the Get API for fetching one or more users. Here in API controller, you can see the Get Users API. Simply we get the users like we normally do, and we just return those users in JSON format. You can see we have returned all the users in JSON format with 200, that is the 200 response code, that is successful response code. Okay, 200 successful. Okay, so this response code is 200 for this API, and we are fetching all the records. Here you can see the output is coming, okay, for all the records. So this is called the Get API. Okay, so this is the example of the Get API. Now we are going to see the next question. What is Laravel Post API? Laravel Post API is used when we want to send data from front end to back end, like from app to database, or save data from the third party to database. In simple words, Post API is used to post the data to the database. Like earlier in Get API, we fetch the data and show to the third party to display in app or some other place. But here in Post API, we are required to get the data from the third party and post into the database. So every time we want to post some data to the database, we require the post API, like we the sign up register form. Okay, we are registering the user in we are getting the data from the users in app and post into the database with the help of the post API. So it is only possible with the help of post API. Whenever you are getting data from the customers, from the app or from the third party, and posting that data to the database, we require the post API. Example, for registering a user from app, we require post API to insert the users in database. So we will test post API in Postman to add the users with form data and as JSON request. So there are two ways to post the data. One is the form data, like we have the form register form that the user will fill up and will post. Okay, and along with that we have the JSON request as well. Okay, so there are two ways we can post the data. Okay, so we are going to check this in practically now, and we have the separate video for the post API as well with complete details that you can watch. So let's see the Laravel post API practically in Postman. Let's test in Postman. Here you can see the Laravel post API, and this API adds the user into the database. Okay, so this is the URL for the post API. That URL, see right now it is offline. This is website URL will come up here instead of localhost, and API/add -users. Always API we need to write here in Laravel. Okay, so this is the URL that we are going to give to the third party or give to the app developer to configure this API in their code, so that every time when user register, see we can post it to the database. So this is the user. So I'm going to change with something else. I'm going to make username like 5600@yahoo.com. So this one I am going to register. I will open the local host here, php my admin. This is the Laravel API project. I am going to open its database. Here you can see I'm going to open its users. Okay, so this 12th record will come up. I'm going to post the data. So I'm going to click on send. Here user added successfully is coming with the status code 201 created. So we have the every status code is having its own meaning. Okay, so do watch this video as well. We have this video in the API tutorial. Okay, do watch the API tutorial for the complete information, complete Laravel API series from scratch. Okay, for the beginners. So so this is the code that we required for the whenever we add some data to the database. Okay, here we can see user added successfully. Here we can click on browse, and you can see Amit5600 has been registered in our users table. Okay, so the entry is now saved, entry is inserted in the users table, you can see. Okay, so it's working fine. So this is the post API, and we can also post the multiple users with the post API. You can see, like we can register multiple users from the third party. If the third party is sending some multiple users, then also, so we can also do that with the post API. Okay, so this is the work of the post API. Post API is required every time if we want to post data to the database. Now we are going to see the next question. What is Laravel put API? Laravel put API is used when we want to update one or more records columns, like we want to update the user information of some specific user. So put API is used to update an existing resource. Okay, we have done the get, we have done the post. Now it's the time to do the put API. Put API is required whenever we want to update the user information or want to update any information. Okay, then we require the put API. For example, we want to update the user information in my account, both in app. Okay, in app like Android or iPhone app, we want to update the user information. So that is possible with the help of the put API. So these APIs are not that much required for website, but for the app we require these APIs because that API is the only source of communication between the database and the APIs. Okay, so Its example: for updating user data in app, we require put API. We are going to test this put API in Postman as well to update the user data with form data and as JSON request. So there are two ways to update the data via form data and JSON request. We are going to check it out. So separate video is already there for Laravel put API. That video is given in video details. Do check that Laravel API series. Do check that video for more details. Now we are going to check this practically in Postman. Here we can see the put API. As I have told, that put API is used to update the user data. So we have make this route for the put API /update-user, and then the user ID. You can see here in api.php as well. Here you can see the put API update user details with param, and param is already there. That is the user ID. Okay, so this API we can check here as well. Update user. Okay, so there are rules and validation we have given, and we are going to update complete information we can update with the put API. Okay, so we are going to update like we can update like this last record we can update. I am going to update this test 5600. I can update its name with some other name, like we can update with some other name, Rahul Gupta. Okay, so we can update the name as well as the password, like 6789 something like this. Okay, I'm going to click on send, and we are going to check email already exists in database. So we are going to check it once again. We are going to check what happens here. Update user, update is there, name, email and password. We need to remove this unique check from the users as this is the update. So now we are going to update once again with this put API. User updated successfully. Now we are going to check. I'm going to click on browse once again, and we are going to check whether we able to update the user or not. Update user, so that is fine, and we need to remove this check as well. Now we will try once again. Browse, still it is not updating. We are going to check once again where is the issue. So it happens sometimes we get the issue, so we are going to check once again. 9 is coming fine, where ID equal to 9. I'm going to check 9th ID. Okay, so here we are updating, so 9th ID is not there at all. Okay, so we need to update that with the 12th ID. Okay, so here we need to pass 12th ID. We are going to update this ID, so I'm going to click on send once again. So here I'm click on browse and see, now it's updated to Rahul Gupta with this email. Okay, so now we able to update the Rahul Gupta name of the 12th ID. Okay, so basic purpose is to learn what put API do. Okay, so maybe see here we are also updating email, but in actual scenario we are not going to update the email, but here the just the purpose is to know that what the put API do. Okay, so put API update the user information. Okay, so you will come to know that put API updates the user information. So that is the basic thing that we want to learn with this API. Okay, let's see the next question. What is Laravel Patch API? Laravel Patch API is used when we want to update a single record, like we want to update the username only of specific user, then we will use the Patch API. So whenever we want to update only one record, single record, then we will call the Patch API. We will not use the put API in that case. Like the patch itself means the patching of something, means something we are correcting, some particular thing we are correcting. Okay, for example, for updating single user data in app we require patch API. So we are going to test this in Postman as well. For updating the single user data with form data and as JSON request we can do. Okay, so we have the separate video for the patch API as well that you can watch. Now we are going to do this one practically in Postman. So this is the patch API. So here first correct the ID. Earlier on we have the wrong ID was there, that ID does not exist. Now we updated to 12 ID is there. Okay, so we want to update the name only. I want to make the name once again back to Amit Gupta. So I will just click on send and will see username updated successfully. So I am going to click on browse once again, see the name updated to Amit Gupta once again. So this is the working of the patch API. Okay, so here also we can see we have used the patch method for the patch API, and here we have updated the username. Okay, so only one single record we have updated only single record with the help of patch API. So this is the patch API for you. Now we are going to do the delete API. Okay, what is Laravel delete API? Laravel delete API is used to delete the specific records with delete method. We can delete single or multiple records with delete API using delete method. Example, for deleting single or multiple users from app we require delete API. We are going to test this delete API in Postman as well to delete the single or multiple user with form data and as JSON request. See, the video for this Laravel delete API is also available in video details. Okay, so what is Laravel delete API? Delete API, I have mentioned here, if we want to delete the app users, that request will be sent via API to the database, as the database can't communicate with the app directly. So we require to have the delete API, and also from the third party, if from the third party is sending some request to delete something from the database, then we require the API, and in case of delete we require the delete API. Okay, so let's test this one in Postman as well. So this one is the delete API. We are going to delete the entry with param. Okay, here you can see delete user and record, like we want to delete the user with 12th ID. Okay, so we are going to send the request. See, user deleted successfully. We are going to browse now, and you can see the 12th ID is gone away. So we have executed the delete API. Here you can also check out that delete user, we have deleted the user, and here in delete user function you can see that we able to delete the single user, and we can also use the delete the multiple users as well. In that case we can either pass all the IDs together with comma, or we can pass in JSON request as well for deleting the multiple records. Here you can see that we have passed the IDs with comma and explored the IDs and delete all the users at once. Okay, so this is the work of the delete API. So that's all for now. I hope that you know about get, post, put, patch and delete APIs, and you can able to answer the questions whenever interviewer will ask you about these APIs. You can also able to do some practical work regarding these APIs. Thanks a lot. We will do some other more questions in the coming videos. Up till then, have a nice time. Goodbye.